Hi, my dear crabs. Hey, Cancers. This is your February career and love reading 2018. And I'm doing a singles, couples, and career spread for Cancers in February. So, singles, Cancer singles, what messages do you have for Cancer singles? I'm doing sun signs, by the way. So if you're a Cancer sun sign, this is your video. If you're a Cancer rising or moon sign, this might not be your video. Okay. 3 cards for Cancer singles for February, please. 3 cards for Cancer singles. 3 cards for Cancer singles. One more card for Cancer singles this February. Okay. Actually putting them here. Cancers, I feel like your money situation wasn't the best for you in the past months. And I assume that from previous readings, but I also see it in these cards. And I feel like because this is about singles, Cancer singles this February, I feel like because you're very, how can I put it? You're very strict with yourself when it comes to money right now. You want to keep the cash together. You don't want to spend on things you don't need to spend on right now. So what you do is kind of keeping it all to, keeping it stacked up or trying to stack it up even. And because of this, there is some conflict when it comes to your social life. And I feel like the reason for that is because where you want to get and where you do have the chance to get this month is here. Because obviously you do want the results. Obviously you don't want to hold on to all your money. You don't want to be the party pooper who just can't go for a dinner because he or she doesn't have the money right now. You don't want to be the person that doesn't want to go to the cinema with their friends because right now it just doesn't really fit your budget. You want to be that abundant person that can just, eat the fruits from the seed you've planted before. Does that make sense? I think it doesn't even make sense. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You want to be this abundant person, and you do have the chance this February to get there only when you're getting over this. And this is not just conflict. This is not conflict with other people. This is conflict within yourself. This is the conflict of wanting so much at the same time, but you can't get it all done in one day. You can't get there from there. You need to give yourself time. You need to be patient with yourself. Because this can only come in if this is not a battle. This cannot be a battle. So you have to find ways to get to another state of mind where this is not who you are, like literally being the party pooper, staying at home, not doing social life, not enjoying things anymore, not enjoying yourself anymore just because you have financial issues that you want to solve, because you do want to solve them so bad right now. And that's why this is occurring, because within yourself it's just like a whole fight. It's like, oh my God, how can I make this happen? But this month is the start, and actually it's the start for many signs that I've read for the past weeks. It's the start of you finally being able coming towards your results. And I had a similar thing with Leo. I feel like for many of you, the results haven't shown in the past months. And now, the beginning of 2018 still, there's finally the time for you to see the results growing. So what you have to do is stay in there. Like, be patient with yourself. Continue to do your work. Just stay in there. And then, I'm not only talking about the Nine of Pentacles, which means financially being satisfied financially, which can happen this year very much for you. This is also where you feel emotionally loved by yourself and by others. So I feel like you're finally getting out of this not being social because of private issues, not opening up to people because you want to get your shit together first. I feel like this is finally a sign for you that everything you worked for so hard the past months is coming to, actually, let's say it's coming to a good start, because this is the start of you for getting back out there. And I feel like with this card, there might even be someone, I get the energy that there is someone waiting for you to be more ready than you have been lately. And there can be something very nice for you out there, Cancer. Actually, because what I'm getting from this is that career and partnership in your life, Cancer, are so much connected right now. I feel like once you have your financial issues solved a bit, or even solved in your mind, because most of the things we are doing or experiencing is because of our mindset. I feel like once you have solved this within yourself, you will bring it to the outer world, and you will get abundance, not only financially, but as a whole. And that also means that people can be showing up for you, which is a good sign. So I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see this because I know you did struggle. Gladly it's within yourself and not struggle with people around you, because that can be very hard as well. And because your love life is so much connected to your career life right now, I'm doing the little career spread next. I'm usually doing that in the end, but since this is so connected, I'm doing it now. So what's in for Cancer career-wise this February? What's in for Cancer this February? What's in for Cancer this February? One more card. What's in for Cancer this February for career? Oh, too many cards. I just need one more, not 6. One more card for Cancer. Yes. There is some change in the works, Cancer, when it comes to your career. See, this is another connected, like, emotional card, and it's in your finance, it's in your career reading, and it's emotional. It's just like I said, it's just so connected. Your social, your love life and your career life is so fucking connected right now. Okay, so your career. This is a good omen, actually, because with with the Queen of Cups, you're very stable. You finally feel like you know what you're reaching for, because I feel like the past month it's always been a little like wobbly, and where do I want to go, who am I, what do I want to reach, what do I want to earn, like all these things were not really clarified. There was just like these vague ideas in the air, and I feel like finally you've come to your senses, you know what you want, you know who you are, you know where you stand. The thing is that there is still something like, to reach this, we still have to be patient. And by we, I mean cancers. You still have to be patient. Because, like I said, you cannot get here if you're still here. And this is so connected to this card, because once you reach this, and you're more stable within yourself, and this is the point from where you're starting, which is actually happening this month, which is quite exciting. Even though you're at a very good place then within yourself to start something new, and this is looking very promising, even though this is here, there is still some patience that you need to have. And this is so annoying, I know it, because I myself, like, being patient, and this is not a card that lets you be patient because it's fun. This is a card that lets you be patient because you have to be patient. Like, you fucking need to wait for the right timing. So this is not happening tomorrow. Like I said earlier, actually, this takes some more work. This takes some more patience. This is not happening tomorrow. But this is your new outlook. This is your new vision. And this is something that you can realistically achieve now. Like, by achieving now, I mean start now and achieve this year. But this is the time to get it off the ground, whatever it is. Ultimately, if you do have the patience and still do the work, put in the work, maintain your passion, maintain your willing to achieve something more than what you've achieved for yourself until now. If you accept that it just takes some more time, but you still put the work in and you stay consistent with whatever you're doing, this is what's waiting, and that's amazing. Because this is not meaning that you're dying after waiting. Sorry, didn't mean to laugh here. But this is not what this means. This actually just means that change is coming. And this is going to hit you like a positive surprise. This is not like, oh my God, there's gonna be so much work, I'm going to die. No. This is like, oh my God, things are changing like fuck. You're leaving behind what's needed to be left behind. You're growing with this card. You're growing your inner self, you're growing your goals. You're growing everything that you're on this earth for. Therefore, this card is the best thing that can happen to you, because it leaves old patterns behind. Old behaviors, old ways of thinking, old ways of, getting the work done. It's just new patterns for you. It's new things to happen for you. And I feel like this patience is really worth it, because things are going to change for you. So this is looking amazing. But now, before this is getting too long, let's actually get into the couple spread. Cancer couples. I get the energy that you finally let loose. I feel like some kind of weight is taken off your shoulder this month. No matter if it's about relationships or if it's about your career, or now the couple spread I'm going to do. I feel like there's some weight taken off, and it feels actually quite relieving. So please give me 3 cards for Cancers in February 2018. Couple Cancers, February 2018, 3 cards. Couple Cancers, 2018. So much noise outside. Couple of Cancers, 2 more cards. Woo. Oh yeah. And 1 more card for Cancer couples. No, that's too many. We just need 1 more card, please, for Cancer couples. What's in for Cancer couples? February 2018. There we go. Whoop. Cancer couples. Things are looking okay with you, but you have an issue. And that is quite funny because it relates to everything I said up here. You have a financial issue within your relationship to your partner. You do have, like, finance is a topic. Finance has been a topic within the relationship to self. Finance has been a topic with the relationship with your career. Finance is a topic when it comes to your relationship this February. But here it's a bit different. You and your partner, or maybe just one of you, is struggling. Struggling with juggling. Oh my god, that sounds so weird. This is weird. I feel like there is such high and lows within your relationship right now that you can't really cope, and it's hard to juggle because you don't really know where you're at, like where you are in your relationship. It's like there's these high times where you're like on a high flying disc and you're like everything is going perfect and you feel stable emotionally and just stable within your whole relationship. But then there's times in the same fucking month where you're like, what am I doing? Like, I don't feel stable at all. Things are shaken up. There's no emotional balance. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm on cloud 9, then I feel like I'm, on the ground. How do I balance this out? And I feel like that's the key here, to balance. Because sometimes the up and lows, when they're so strong, they just show us that there is some energy in between that we're missing, and that we need to find a way to find that middle energy. Like I said in another reading, there is always 2 people that are involved in a relationship, obviously. And if issues occur, there's 2 people that have to solve them. Always. It's never just one person, it's always 2 people that have to solve them. And I feel like with this, what I'm reading here is, it's kind of, you have your fixed roles within your relationship. So you have one role and then your partner has another role. So probably for example, one person is the one who has a lot of income and the other person is the one who, cares more about the social and emotional side of the relationship. This doesn't work out anymore. This February, it doesn't work out anymore. This fixed characterizing of 2 people in a relationship doesn't work for you. You have to shake things up because things are changing. And I feel like for couples this month, it's really important to revisit who they are within the relationship. Is it who you want to be within the relationship? Do you have the freedom to be who you are, but then still feel safe with the other person? I feel like it just got a bit out of hand, a bit out of balance, and you have to regain your balance. And maybe do something, maybe it's good for your relationship to just do something completely different this month. Maybe, ask your partner if he's the one working so much, or she, or if you're the one working so much, take some time off. you know, help him or her to make beautiful breakfast together and then enjoy the day and do something else. Like, just get out of this rut. I feel there is a stagnant energy within your relationship that has been there for so long, and it can't go that way. So you just have to experience each other again. Okay? I hope that makes sense. If my style of reading resonates with you, I also offer private readings. Everything is in the description box below. And I hope this reading gave you some clarity. Very interesting, actually. But Cancer, there's so much in the works for you, and there is so much in for you this year. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning. So stay strong, stay focused, stay motivated. Everything is going to be fine. And I'll see you in the next reading next month.